tape between Michael Reyes and Benji Gomez.
All right, we got Michael Reyes is 1 year younger, and he also has, and Benji Gomez has a 2-inch reach advantage. He also weighed in 1 pound heavier. And Benji Gomez got lots of experience, 6-6 record.
All right, so it'll be flyweights. Reyes taking on Gomez. Reyes in the red and gray trunks. Gomez in the solid gray trunks.
First round, you ready, Benji?
Some bad blood there. They didn't want to touch gloves. These guys used to be former training partners. When Michael Reyes left the gym because he said that his coach didn't want to evolve as a coach. So there's a lot of bad blood. We got Michael Reyes in the southpaw position with the red Hayabusa trunks, and Benji Gomez, the lankier, longer fighter in the blue trunks, also in a southpaw position. Southpaw versus southpaw.
Yep, might be a clash of heads, or we'll see if one of them decides to switch up eventually to orthodox. Reyes right off the bat catching that leg and trying to come back with that right. Nothing doing, says Gomez.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys don't like each other. Like I said prior, Benji says, I know everything that this kid does, and nothing that he does is going to surprise me. I've been training with him. I know exactly how he fights, and there's nothing that he's going to do that's going to surprise me.
Which is funny because you would think, with that being said, maybe there is something that Reyes added to the repertoire, maybe something he did a little different during training camp just to offset what Gomez said, because you're right. I mean, listen, there are times when you can surprise your opponent and you give him a little bag of tricks that he hasn't seen.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
Ooh, he's got caught right there, though.
And I think that's also going to play a part in Benji's head, you know. This kid that he used to tool up in the gym, and Benji said, I used to beat him in the gym and he would cry, and he wasn't the star. He wasn't the main, you know, fighter that everyone was looking after. No one kissed his ass, and so that's why he left, because he couldn't handle getting beat. And no one was paying attention to him the way he wanted people to pay attention to him. So he left to find other avenues, and it looks so far to be successful in making the right decision, as he's caught Benji clean a couple of times.
And that's the thing, two southpaws going against each other, you got to be careful to roll to your, actually to your right, you're going to get caught with the left. So you have both these guys rolling in different directions, one of them are going to get caught. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere along this fight, one of them went back to traditional.
Yeah, and Benji says this guy, he has like these little fakes and these little things that he's telegraphing that he shows that he does, the things that he hasn't been able to or will be able to break as a fighter, because that's just the way that he fights. And he says he's ready for all of that. He's ready for everything that this kid throws his way.
Reyes coming off a split decision loss to Kyle Estrada at CXF6, and as far as a game, Gomez in Combate 11, split decision loss to Alberto Tapia.
Yeah, Reyes is very well composed in there. He wants to implement his own game plan and knock Benji out if he can. He asked for this fight, and he wants to improve in all areas of his fighting skills, so he wants to knock Benji out and make a big, huge statement. He's also looking forward to getting that win bonus money of $1,000 if he finishes his opponent.
And he's been throwing that left hand too. That's one of his signature, you saw it right there, that's one of his signature punches. He's got that mentality in there to let it go and throw. If you're Gomez though, you want to counter, you want to start countering with those 1-2s as well. Yeah. Both of them swinging for the fences.
Michael says that he wants to stalk him until he keeps coming forward, and that he's going to catch him with something, and then Benji's going to have no choice but to retreat.
They've kept to their game plan. Both of these fighters respectively said they want to come out and let their hands go, and that's exactly what they've done. Late stages, round number 1, slated for 3 at 125 flyweights.
Slated for 3, and I bet we'll go all 3 at this rate. Nice inside leg kick by Benji Gomez, trying to distract him. I'd like to see him follow it up, however.
Yeah, good counter outside leg kick by Reyes. Nice
straight right by Benji Gomez over the top, hits him clean.
And that's the fear you have to worry about too, because when he comes with that over the top right, even though they're both southpaws, Reyes' game hand is his left. The problem is once he drops his guard on his right hand side to throw that left, you have a counter right there. So he could be susceptible to getting hit.
Absolutely, and the thing is that Benji always gets better and better as the fight goes on. I've seen him fight now several times, and this guy's always in these slugger fest fights, and I always see him just get tougher and tougher as the fight goes on.
Tough round one to score.
Absolutely. The crowd is cheering. You can't quite make out what they're saying. Nice double leg attempt by Benji. Nice front head draw. Michael Reyes says his favorite choke is the Darce choke, and he has ran out of time, so maybe he'll be able to implement that in round 2. Benji with the wrestling.
He's been working on being more comfortable inside the cage, and basically the mentality, how to calm yourself down, how to get overwhelmed by the moment. The bright lights, sometimes they shine the brightest, and sometimes fighters can't handle that.
Yeah, you know what I really liked about Michael Reyes is I asked these fighters in these fighter interviews, if you could be anything and do anything that you could be aside from fighting, what would you be and why? And he said that he would be a psychologist, and he said the mind is an amazing thing. Nicely done by Benji.
And he took advantage of that kick, and Reyes slipping a little bit.
Reyes is trying to go for his own transition here. Gets a hook in. Trying to take the back of Benji Gomez. Benji Gomez is slick to the game, though. He's going to get the reversal here as soon as he can get back to his feet. Michael Reyes has been training with Benji Gomez for the last 5 years. Up until recently, he left the gym. He wasn't evolving his game with his coach, and said that he wanted his coach to evolve his game.
How does that affect your mentality when you're going against possibly a friend, a former teammate? You're so familiar on so many levels, you both know each other. You think maybe you know a little too much, or maybe you could get caught off guard. Does your mentality change as a fighter?
Well, that's what I was saying about Michael Reyes. He said that he would like to be a psychologist because the mind is such a powerful, powerful thing, and he thinks that it's interesting to be able to study the mind and be able to understand how complex it truly, truly is. I think mentality is a big thing that plays a part in this thing, and when you're going up against a former teammate, you don't obviously take the fight without knowing that you're going to, without a doubt, win. So I think that he took this fight, asked for this fight because he was mad, he was pissed off, and he wanted to show that he was right in leaving the gym, and that was the best decision that he could have made for himself. And after all, this is an individual sport, and you got to do what's best for you as a fighter at the end of the day.
Which drives many fighters, that innate ability to go out in the fight day in and day out, and in this situation, perhaps bragging rights have the last word.
Absolutely. Maybe they can be friends after this, but in the most, what I'm seeing right now is just Michael Reyes smothering Benji Gomez as Benji Gomez is struggling to get to his feet and then struggling to turn into him. He's
laboring, Reyes taking advantage with some haymakers, working the body a little bit, raining them down on top of the head as well.
Nice job by Michael Reyes, who's trying to control his opponent. He's trying to go in for a rear naked choke, but is too high.
It's almost like Gomez doesn't know whether to cover up or try to get back to his feet.
Yeah, exactly. I would work on getting back to my feet. I wouldn't worry too much about the rabbit punches. I would work to get back to my feet and work on my transition so that I can reverse the position.
And try to salvage the round.
Absolutely. There's a deeper naked choke in there for Michael Reyes. I believe that's under the chin. Let me see.
Reyes got the hooks in. He's got the hooks in. Mike Bell watching the action.
Unless he breaks his chin, but Benji's smart. He's going to hand fight. And even then, it's not completely underneath that chin there. The crowd's going crazy. Michael Reyes with that back control, using those hooks very well.
Midway through, second of three.
That's deeper, that's deeper, that's deep.
Now he's got his neck pulled back. He's got the hooks in them. Reyes looking for the tap out. Mike Bell watching it.
Oh man, he let him pull his wrist off like a... Oh, I can't believe he let him pull that wrist off. Front head drop position for Michael Reyes, and Benji goes in for the double leg, trying to get the reversal, looking to step over that leg so that he can get that reversal. There you go, step over that leg, get your single leg step over, hit your reversal. There's the reversal, yeah! Oh, no. Oh, nice, lands him into side control, quickly takes the back.
Oh, turn of events there now by Gomez, has Reyes where he doesn't want to be with under a minute to go.
little over 30 seconds left in round 2. Again, Michael Reyes in the red trunks controlled the very second half of the fight.
Gomez left for dead a couple moments ago.
Absolutely. And now, with the turn of events, Benji Gomez has the back and is trying to implement his own rear naked choke and show Michael Reyes how it's done and how the older brother gets it done.
Great round number 2, the ebb and flow of a round. 1 minute you think one opponent has it, the next you think another person has it. It's Reyes, it's Gomez, it's Gomez, it's Reyes, and now it's back to Gomez.
It's not underneath the chin. Reyes is fine, but it is getting deep, and Reyes is going to pop his head out. He definitely needs to keep hand fighting.
Can Reyes make it out of round number 2? He's slippery, he's slick, he's going to try to get on his feet. Will the bell save him? And it does. He'll live to fight another day.
Saved by the bell.
Come here.
Referee calling these guys to the center of the
First
Jaula.
final round, gentlemen. Do it all over here, okay? Touch gloves if you want.
Now they finally touch gloves and pay each other a little bit of respect. I like it.
Third round, you ready, Benji?
Third and final
Third round, you
We'll
ready,
see
Michael?
how it plays out. Reyes, Gomez, 125. Reyes in the red trunks, Gomez in the gray. As Juliana pointed out brilliantly, there's such familiarity between these two, and both of them are gassed, they are winded, but this is when the ticker takes over. Late in a fight, Gomez just he's stagnant already. He looks like
Benji
he's
looks
trying to
like
decide.
he's sucking
Yeah.
hind tit. He looks exhausted. His Wheaties are gone.
Reyes
and
raining down some
Reyes
haymakers.
is gonna beat him like a red-headed stepchild. He's got a choke in there too. No, that's like a almost guillotine, but not really. Benji needs to get back to his feet and hit a reversal, but Reyes, like I said, wants to just beat him and punish him. That's
Now
a deep
he's
rear
got
naked
him. Now
choke.
he's got the-
It's a
now
nice
he's
short
got the
choke
hooks in him.
attempt. Nice short choke attempt. That's not clean yet, but I'll beat it out of you until you give it to me, Benji.
Raining down some haymakers now. Benji Gomez in serious trouble. Minute in round number 3. Mike Bell watching the action closely.
There it is. That's deep as hell. That's
that
over.
might be it.
It's
You
over.
might say goodnight now.
It's over.
You might say goodnight, Bell. Watch it for the top. There it is. Oh my goodness, vaya con Dios. What a win by Reyes. Bragging rights.
Totally. Bragging rights times a million. That's got to feel good, you know what I mean? But you left your gym. You said, my coach doesn't want to evolve with me. This guy is not giving me the attention I deserve. I need better coaching. I need the coach to want to evolve as I evolve as a fighter. This guy refused. And he made the right decision. Let's take a look at the replay here. Beating him, beating him, beating him. Hiya. Boom. Sinks in that rear naked choke. It's underneath the chin. It's deep. Sunk it in like he had it. And Benji had no option but to tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an end officially at 1 minute and 9 seconds in round number 3. Tenemos el tiempo oficial de 1 minuto 9 segundos en el round número 3. Declaring your winner by the way of submission due to a rear naked choke. Su ganador por la vía de la sumisión por un mataleón from Oxnard, California, USA, Michael Malicious.